Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Hey, GUTBOX here. Hopefully your day is good. I just want to do a lineup update. First, I want to talk about Legends coming tomorrow. We don't know which other two are coming, but Rod Woodson is going to be one of them. Steeler, Raven, Niner. So all those theme teams are getting a boost. As you see here, the stats are kind of like, I guess, jack of all trades, mid-range. Okay, solid card overall. Rod generally plays well out there in the field. I'm excited to add him as, I'm a big Steelers fan. So, greatest franchise ever, gets one of its greats. Rod Woodson, 88 speed, so not like 90, you can power him up to 89. Maybe I'll work on the Steelers theme team so I can get him up to 90 to kind of match the other sort of like more meta corners that we currently have in the game, which are like the Terrells, Trey Waynes, the Dre Bly over there. So we'll see. And then, of course, getting to 90, he'll just be like, Dre Asante being able to get to like those tier 3 chemistries. I really kind of gotten away from cornerback and went more towards the lineman chemistries. A run stopper right here, but I might switch back to inside stuff. I just really haven't noticed like anything crazy out of either of them, so I got to figure out a way to make inside stuff even crazier on Merlin Olsen, and then Porsche and Justin Smith, who have single-handedly taken over games for me. So that's kind of what I'm running at the moment for chemistries, but I'll be adding them tomorrow, right? You'll see a video tomorrow. I'm going to try and go for them. Hopefully they'll bring out some juicy packs or whatever it is, and we can add them to the squad, try them out on stream. But let's go over the lineup update, why I use the guys I use, as I think this is probably, I would say this is, the best player at every position on the field. I'm not sure if I'd change anybody anywhere, right? I guess I could potentially power up my offensive alignment, but they mean so little as it is. Even with these, edge protector chemistries that I have on Thomas and Load Hold active, they still give up like insta sheds, and it's still very frustrating, even though I pay to make them not get insta shed, to still have them do that against me with the defenders. So ideally there'd be like some better way of stopping them, but I don't know. All day was horrible for me when I tried it out. Jermichael Finley would be activated if I was using Lamar Jackson, and I'm really having a good time using Dan Marino. I know there is like a couple blitzes out there now. I said we'd find blitzes. We found them. I'm seeing them in the community. I'm running against them online. I'm seeing other people use them. And Dan Marino is not good against blitzes. Not good against some of the blitzes that we're seeing. And the fact that Lamar Jackson is like, the blitz counter. Last year, all you could do was like get outside the pocket, hopefully against a lot of these blitzes, cut a corner. Now Lamar Jackson can just basically run away from everybody. He's like the fastest guy in the game currently. If we take a look, if we could go ahead and compare him, I could just show you his stats, but you guys have seen this already. 90 speed on the Lamar Jackson is just, a freak, right? He's right there. Barry Sanders, Trey Waynes, all those guys. So the fastest guy in the field playing quarterback. It's a mean combo because he'll hit a really good amount of throws, but Dan Marino really has a laser. So I might go with like a 2 quarterback combo here. I have my abilities on Dan, but it might be worth switching over to Lamar. But I'm going to keep going with Dan until I start running into a lot more blitzers, and then I'm going to sadly have to switch over to mobile quarterback to get away from it because, like I said, Dan, being a statue in the pocket with a shitty O-line AI at times, you really kind of run into it. Barry Sanders and Jerome Bettis on my 1-2. Of course, I have gameplay on the second channel of this squad. Quite a few well-edited gameplays. Definitely check out the second channel, linked in the description for the squad in action. But yeah, like a Thunder and Lightning type of combo. You really can't get it. Like after using Bettis for a little bit and trying to go him side to side and then going to Barry, it's like night and day different. It's crazy how much better Barry Sanders feels than Jerome. But Jerome is like, that bowling ball, 250-pound plus man tank. And he hit some pretty mean trucks in the gameplay that I put up on him this morning. Mark Clayton and Tyreek Hill are the best 2 receivers in the game. I don't really have an issue with either of them. They're about the same because they're both at 90 deep route running, which is what I need to run a lot of my scheme out of trips tight end. If you have lower than that, you're going to have a lot harder time getting into it because you will need that 90 deep route running in order to kind of hit some of the thresholds for some of the deeper routes to beat man coverage. And other than that, they hang on the ball really well, right? 84 catching traffic in Clayton. I've seen him take some fucking mean hits. Like, I've seen some enforcer hits and he hang out of the ball after catching it. So, catching traffic, it's definitely boosted this year. It's not like it is in years past. The receivers actually hang out of the ball. It's like professionals. Not a bad thing. Because, like, in the NFL, you don't see hit sticks after catches anymore as it's illegal. So, the fact that they don't work in Madden, it makes sense to me because it doesn't work in IRL, right? If that happened in IRL, there'd be 15 yards tacked on to the end of that. So, I'm fine with hit sticks, being nerfed as they are and fumbles not happening because that's how the game plays now. right? Even though it's cool looking hit sticks, they're just not realistic. So I don't know. I know a lot of people are angry that hit sticks aren't as effective. It's just the way the game plays now. And I can see both sides. I want effective hit sticks, especially if you use your hit stick. If you use your hit stick somebody, I feel like it should be more, especially if they juke into you, or if they throw the ball and then use your hit stick and go out the middle. I can see that getting punished, but CPU hit sticks, I don't care for those. I don't think that needs to happen. I got Heath Miller and Gronk as like run blockers for like tight end, or if I sub them out at wide receiver, if I needed a short yardage running situation. Otherwise, Jermichael Finley's my receiving. I could go with somebody a little faster there. I'm really looking for like a Tony G card maybe to come out for Jermichael. But the reason I went with Jermichael originally and powered him up is because he has the tight end apprentice. When I was using Lamar, I really did kind of dip into that tight end apprentice quite a bit. But now that I've changed up my scheme a little bit, I don't feel like I need it as much. So if I went back to Lamar Jackson as my guy, I actually don't know where I put the rest of my chemistry. I might go back to putting tight end apprentice on him. I might put wide receiver apprentice on Drew Bennett. So that's probably where I'd throw it back if I went to Lamar as my starter instead of Dan to try and get more of those good routes on the field. So defense, though, I'm using Atwater. He's been solid. I don't know if you guys follow me on the Instas or the TikToks, but I posted a sweet Atwater, like amazing jumping interception there on TikTok, and you should go check that out because that's kind of crazy. Oh, Shane subbed during a random video. Wow, thanks Shane. Appreciate it. Shout out to you. So Adelius Thomas, my linebackers, I try to have them see the field as little as possible. The linebackers really only see the field if it's an I form. Otherwise, I'm in nickel formation, and a nickel formation, I'll have Isaiah Simmons. I put Acrobat on him, and Dre Bly. I put Acrobat on them both. So it's a nickel formation. I'll have Atwater, Tyron at my safeties, Isaiah Simmons, Edmonds at the other sub linebacker with defensive linemen Smith, Merlin, Porsche, and then potentially Bobby Bell out there as like if I run the 3-3-5 odd, he'll be at like that outside spot to try and drop into coverage too. So Bobby Bell, who I added, really haven't seen a whole lot of work out of him, right? He's on the field a lot, but I really haven't seen a whole lot of things. I mean, he's just like a solid piece, nothing crazy. Adelius Thomas, same way. I don't know. I could come up like I was thinking about downgrading Porsche or Porsche is how you actually say it, I think, and putting Adelius Thomas there because he's faster, and that might be the move. Go with somebody that can try and contain Lamar a little bit better because my D lineman, even Justin Smith, all my D linemen, all my team's been outrun, right? I've put Atwater on a spy before, and dude just on a skateboard just ran right past him anyway. So 86 speed. Still can't keep up with Lamar, and I still get swerved, and I can't wait for that contain patch, truly. I think a contain patch will help save this game. Sam Mills, I'm working on, not quite upgraded. Hopefully, I don't know, a week, 2? Maybe I'll have Sam Mills all the way up. It's just like the worst Mutt Master I can ever remember. It's just so boring. It's such a whatever card. He probably plays really well on the field, but it is what it is. All right, so D-line, Smith and Porsche, these two and Isaiah Simmons, and you can say Edmonds and Asante are the biggest like standouts for my team. I guess, my cornerbacks, Isaiah, Edmonds, and my edge threats. My defense are pretty good, right? I guess, yeah. The edge, like it's just like the real NFL. The DBs and the edge rushers are the biggest difference makers for me. Linebackers, interior linebackers, are okay. My user Simmons, he's got some nasty stuff too. So overall, I don't know what I'd upgrade. Maybe I'd power up Fletcher if I wanted to upgrade something. But otherwise, I'm excited for Rod, whatever the legends. I hope we get a defensive legend maybe coming tomorrow too. Otherwise, I want a tight end like a Tony G would be nice if I were to predict one, and AKA wanted one. I used Dante Hall as a returner. He's nothing special. My kicker punter, I pulled Tucker out of pack, so I use him. I pulled J.K. Scott out of pack, so I use him. Specialist, pass rushers, obviously there. Isaiah Simmons, Terrell Edmonds as my linebackers and nickel, which I'm in. I want to be in nickel as much as possible. 3-5 wide if I feel like I'm going to face the run. Power back, Bettis. Receiving back, Sanders with backfield mismatch on him. Drew Bennett in the slot. And then A.J. Terrell for my slot corner because he's fast. Strategy, I'm running. Wow. It's Miromanov. It's because I didn't stream today, I think. Well, I might be getting some subs. Oh, you guys are super generous. Patriots offensive spread. Bears defense. Bears, I'm kind of like, I might switch back to the Lions. I don't know. I've been kind of trying out the Bears a little bit. But I don't really sell on defense yet. My offense, though, is cooking. Check out that ebook, of course, on the YouTubes from a couple days ago. So there it is. Lineup update. How are you guys looking? I posted a tweet telling you guys, and I want you guys on YouTube, and I'm going to do this soon, right here, reply to this tweet with your lineups, with your MUT teams, either on Mudhead or a good resolution photo of the O&D. Let me know your schemes, i.e. run first, pass, what pass formations you're in, 3 wide receivers, I-form, that kind of stuff. Whether you're in a 4-3, 3-4, nickel, dollar, mostly going to critique them for the YouTube video. So go to my Twitter account, reply to that tweet, and I might look through yours, critique them. And this series is going to get, I'm going to build, I got special things in store with other creator too, and we're going to get it. It's going to be fun. So definitely send me your tweets. I'm excited for this. I think you guys will love it. If you don't, well, we'll just move on. That's life, right? All right. Thanks for watching Call to Action. See you tomorrow.